My name is Norman Chen, and I'm the CEO of the Asian American Foundation, also known as TAAF. TAAF launched in 2021 in the wake of the Atlanta spa shootings, where 6 women of Asian descent were gunned down at work. The devastating attack in Atlanta was a turning point for many in our communities who saw what happened and said, enough is enough. TAAF was founded soon after to address the surge in anti-Asian violence and work towards building belonging and prosperity for the over 23 million Asian American and Pacific Islanders, or AAPIs for short, in this nation. Over the past 250 plus years, American history has been riddled with anti-AAPI hate and racism. During the pandemic, those deep undercurrents of racism have erupted in anti-AAPI attacks, as we have been blamed for COVID-19 and viciously targeted in communities from coast to coast. Over 11,000 anti-AAPI attacks have been reported over the past 2 years, and we know this is just the tip of the iceberg. So when TAAF launched 1 year ago, we knew combating hate had to be central to our mission, especially if we were ever going to be able to ensure our family, friends, and loved ones that they could feel safe again. To take on hate as it's happening now, TAAF created an anti-hate national network with 3 action centers in Oakland, Chicago, and New York, and 10 other national organizations fighting hate of all kinds. We have partnered with Asian Health Services in Oakland, the Chinese American Service League in Chicago, and the Asian American Federation in New York City to better respond and prevent hate incidents in these communities. Nationally, we learned from the experiences of groups like the Sikh Coalition and SALDEF to understand better how the Sikh community has been combating hate in America since 9/11. It's through partnerships with powerful organizations like these that we want to help support the families and community members who are being harmed and engage with local officials as needed. But in order to truly curb AAPI hate and achieve a sense of belonging, we need to pursue long-term solutions, especially education. At TAAF, we believe that education is one of the most powerful tools for tackling hate before it takes root. And TAAF isn't alone in thinking this. Last month, TAAF and the organization I co-founded, called LAAUNCH, released our STAATUS Index survey, which found that Americans across all racial groups believe better education on AAPI history, culture, and experiences is crucial to effectively addressing racism. However, when asked to name a prominent event in Asian American history, 42% of the over 5,000 respondents could not answer the question. So often in our schools, AAPI history is overlooked or even excluded entirely from curricula. This robs students of the opportunity to understand and ultimately appreciate our community's contributions to our shared American history, culture, and society today. So at TAAF, we are working with partners to help ensure AAPI history is taught in schools across the country. We support Asian Americans Advancing Justice in Chicago and the Asian American Caucus Education Fund as they implement the TEACH Act, which mandates the teaching of Asian American history in over 1,000 public schools in Illinois for over 1 million students. TAAF has also supported the Asian American Education Project, which provides K-12 curriculum lessons for teachers and school districts so they can too teach AAPI history as a core part of American history classes. And we are creating the first ever graphic novel on AAPI history for kids to learn about these topics in a fun, engaging way. AAPI history must be taught in all of our schools and in ways that make clear that AAPI history is part of American history, not separate or in some way distinct. Educators significantly shape how children see the world as they grow up. And so it is essential that all educators play an integral role in creating positive attitudes towards AAPIs. This is more than just responding to an isolated moment or a fleeting crisis. This is about fundamentally transforming AAPI empowerment and building our nation into a place where all Americans feel they truly belong and are accepted. We're proud of the work TAAF is doing for AAPI communities across our nation, and we're honored to have the opportunity to partner with leading organizations in the nonprofit, philanthropy, corporate, government, and cultural media sectors. We hope more leaders, educators, and allies will join us in fighting for a future where every Asian American and Pacific Islander truly feels that we belong.